Hey guys, so George's Fish Reaper here. It's the first video, so what I'm going to do is talk about a reel that actually I pick up at Bass Pro Shops for $99. So this right here, the Diawa Fuego. So it's a 2500 series. Got it for saltwater fishing inshore. So one thing I was trying to do was get into the $100 price point. Didn't want to spend too much money on a saltwater reel. Corrosion was a big concern. So I'm going to take off the spool right here and show you something that I fell in love with. So, can't tell if you can really see that down in there with the bad lighting. But what they did was actually seal the main shaft. So corrosion can't get in there to the bearings. Simple system. I mean, it's called mag sealed, but does incredible. So I've used this for, I would say 5 trips now, 8-hour days, 12 hours, somewhere around there. Going out to reefs, caught everything from sheep's head to trout, redfish on it. The 20-pound drag on the 2500 series is incredibly smooth. I was actually really impressed with that. So, I mean, 100 price points. This is one of my favorite reels that I've ever had. I mean, it is just super smooth. It also takes in a lot more line than Pin or some of the other big brands per rotation, which I really like. So, being a kayak fisherman, I want to be able to get the fish into the boat faster than possible. So, being a faster speed, it does take in quite a bit of line. But on the downside, Diawa does have a very small bail system on here. So, I mean, it doesn't hold a whole lot of line. This is saying that it'll do about 150 or 160 yards of 12-pound mono and 240 yards of braid, which is not bad for a 2500 series, but there is larger ones if you need that. But with 20-pound drag, you're not going to need that much, especially since I'm only running 15-pound braid on here. So one of the guys at Bass Pro Shops told me about it and that he loves it. And it honestly, I was like, what the heck, try it. So, I don't know if you can hear this, but that's actually tightening the drag system. So it actually has clicks, which I really like, because with such a large drag, it takes a little bit to get used to in order to get the drag set up. I paired it right back here. Actually, one of the rods back there was, I just picked up a rod from Dick's Sporting Goods. It's a Field and Stream medium heavy 6.6. Since I'm a kayak fisherman, I like 6.6 rods. The actual, so this right here, the grips, I mean, they're not anything special. They're really slick. When you get slime on your hands, it actually hinders it, but you can also get those little slip-on grips that would make this perfect. Or if you want to spend money, you know, get on and get you a power handle for it. Excuse me, but out the box, this thing is going to be hard to beat. I'm going to be picking up a Shimano Nasi 2500 series to compare it to. It's in the same price range, but this one has the anti-reverse on it, so you can choose whether or not to use your drag or fight. I mean, depending on if you like that. The Nasi doesn't. But the Nasi is 10 times smoother than this one, in my opinion. I mean, I've played around with it at Bass Pro Shops, and I loved how smooth the Nasi was, but this one is super smooth for a $100 reel. Now, my preference is I'm probably going to go to a 7-foot medium heavy action rod and go from there, because then that'll allow to throw lures all day long. And this is one of the lightest reels I have. If you probably can't tell back there, but there's a lot of pins back there. I've been a pin fan for a very long time. I'm going to try doing this way. see what happens. I'm going to try different reels around. The technology's coming up, better reels, cheaper, and you don't have to stay with big brands. But if you have any questions or comments, let me know, and I'll try to do more reviews of some of the other equipment and try to actually get some fishing videos up pretty soon.